I had maybe a minute to get my kids and get, in the bathtub with pillows and everything. I just started praying to God. I was talking to that man like he was right there in front of me. And then all of a sudden the windows started busting out. At that point in time, we heard the roof start ripping off. And I just told the kids, they started crying. And, I said, babies, all we can do is pray to God, because that's the only thing that's going to get us out of this right now. At that point in time, thought this was it.
But Sarah Watts says God spared her family that day, and when they came out of the tub, their world changed forever. They were some of the lucky ones. 22 people died on their block alone, including some of her children's playmates. But just when she didn't know which way to turn, Quincy's 6th Ward Alderman Jim Musolino showed up.
He was like an angel that walked up to me and, picked me up and told me that it's going to be okay. And it has been.
Musolino had been in town to help with the cleanup, but when he saw Watts, something moved him.
I think it was the good Lord. It hit me on the shoulder and said, adopt these people, help them.
Musolino began collecting clothing, food, toys, and diapers from folks in the tri-state area, and then,
thanks to KHQA, they put it out on the news what we were doing, and the phone calls started pouring in. But it all came from the generosity of Quincy, and I was just a delivery boy.
And that generosity extended past the original families and onto the Joplin community. For example, when the Musolino family brings a delivery here to the families in Joplin, if they can't use something, they open up their driveway, placing everything here for neighbors and passersby to look and get what they need. Normally, after just a day, this driveway is completely empty.
And they're like, where'd this come from? And I'm always make sure to tell them this is from, the town of Quincy. Families are just so grateful to him and to this, city of Quincy because of all the gifts, and not just gifts, but the love. That's what we need, is just to know that we're not alone and that there's still love, that people actually care that, this happened to our little town. All your prayers mean something. The little toys that you sent, they mean something. They put a smile on a baby's face, a kid's face, and right now that's what these kids need, is just smiles. And so thank you from the bottom of all of our hearts. Thank you so much, and God bless every single one of you.
Every time Musolino's truck pulls up, there's something to share, even if it's just a hug.
I told him, I said, I don't want nothing else from you but friendship for the rest of my life.
Watts and Musolino agree it's a bond they'll have for a lifetime, a bond that stretches from the devastated city to the heart of the tri-states. Melissa Shriver, KHQA News.